We're seeing that the adoption of cloud-based HR technologies are having a significant positive impact on organizations. Cloud solutions have effectively made it quicker and more affordable for organizations to put in place IT infrastructure for their HR processes. And the added benefit of this is that the adoption of a common technology platform is driving more standardization of processes and policies, which in turn make those processes more efficient and allow the companies also to have better control of the data and the information that they hold. Many companies in Southeast Asia, as well as government bodies, are very thirsty for knowledge about best practice. And this is mainly driven by competitive pressure and by the expectation of growth in the region. So as Asian companies transform themselves very rapidly, invariably they are keen to adopt best practice and adapt it to their context, to their specific needs and circumstances. And these factors are driving a lot of attention to gathering external data, external intelligence, as well as a wider adoption of data analytics tools to gather insights and to make better informed decisions. So we've seen some organizations in Asia creating dedicated roles that focus exclusively on gathering and analyzing internal and external HR data to support things like workforce planning, risk management, as well as HR service delivery. In terms of people team impact, in general, multinational companies tend to be ahead of local companies in terms of elevating the role of HR to the executive level. That is not to say that the significance of people strategy is overlooked in local organizations. In fact, in many Asian companies, the business leaders themselves very often can be seen to drive all the very critical talent decisions within the organizations. And this is a clear indication of how important talent strategies have become, especially in a region that is characterized by talent shortage and intense competition. The war for talent in Southeast Asia is very dependent on the profile of the talent. Southeast Asia is characterized by a very young workforce, which is often found working side by side with older generations. And this diversity is forcing employers to rethink and redefine the employee value proposition and to adopt multi-generational strategies for attracting and retaining talent. So the companies that are world-class at recruiting and retaining talent are the ones that tend to have a comprehensive employee value proposition which goes well beyond rewards and includes both tangible and intangible elements, including culture, brand, learning opportunities, a transparent career path, workplace flexibility, travel opportunities, empowerment, and as well as a strong commitment to corporate and social responsibility. Shared services are still a topic of great interest in Southeast Asia. One of the common concerns in the region is the diversity in terms of market practice, regulatory requirements, language, and even the diversity in the writing systems that we find in the region. But despite these concerns, many multinationals, as well as large local organizations, have already successfully embraced the concept of shared services and implemented, generally with good results, shared service centers. It is important, however, to remember that whilst employee experience is always an important design consideration, it may not always be the primary driver behind the decision to implement shared services. And therefore, it is important when designing HR shared services, it's important to be clear about what improvements we expect from this new service delivery model. Sometimes these improvements are measured in terms of effectiveness, turnaround time, cost, consistency, risk management, the ability to manage data and information, as well as more traditional HR metrics such as HR to FTE, for example. In terms of organizational design, the more progressive organizations in Southeast Asia are adopting a broader definition of organizational design, a definition that goes beyond the organizational structure and reporting lines, but also includes leadership, culture, processes, and governance, i.e. how decisions are made. So organizations are becoming increasingly complex and very highly matrixed, and therefore taking into account all these other factors in the context of organizational design can significantly enhance the effectiveness of the organization in terms of internal communication, internal alignment, and the ability to make effective decisions within the organization.